Imagine a world where the spiritual isn't just, a separate Sunday thing, but it's woven right into the fabric of daily life,
Hmm.
where these ancient beliefs about unseen forces, powerful objects, mythical creatures, they aren't just stories.
No, they're lived reality.
Right.
Absolutely. Affecting everything.
Yeah, from the little spirit houses you see outside almost every home to sacred tattoos, amulets. Thailand has this spiritual landscape that's really unlike anywhere else.
It really is. It's where history, devotion, and this very practical search for well-being all come together in these fascinating ways. A profound interplay.
And that idea of pragmatic well-being, that really sets the stage, doesn't it?
It does.
Because today we're taking a deep dive into this multifaceted spiritual world of Thailand. Our mission really is to unpack that unique blend.
You've got Theravada Buddhism, indigenous animism, Hindu and Brahmin influences.
Exactly, all defining Thai spiritual life. We want to explore how they converge, how they shape the rituals, the daily practices, the meaning behind things like amulets and sacred tattoos. Basically give you a shortcut to understanding this complex tapestry without feeling, overwhelmed.
And our insights today, they're pulled from a really rich collection of sources. We've got scholarly texts, biographies of monks, detailed descriptions of magical practices.
Yeah.
So we're aiming to bring you the most compelling, maybe even surprising facts about this really vibrant cultural heritage.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
So at the very core, the bedrock of Thai spiritual life, that's Theravada Buddhism. It's foundational.
Yeah, foundational with the strong emphasis on personal practice, inner cultivation.
And when you talk about key figures in Thai Buddhism, especially in the forest tradition, one name just jumps out, Ajahn Chah.
Oh, definitely. And what's fascinating about him is his early monastic journey. He wasn't just content with, local teachings.
Right.
After his full ordination, he really dedicated himself to rigorous study Pali, Buddhist scriptures, passed those demanding Naksam Triumto exams.
Mm-hmm.
But then, crucially, he went looking for more. He traveled, sought out advanced instruction beyond his home monastery.
Yeah.
That really shaped his whole approach.
He actively sought it out, and his genius, it seems, was kind of democratizing spiritual growth, making profound Buddhist wisdom accessible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not just for aesthetics. He used simple language, really relatable analogies,
Focused on mindfulness, detachment.
introspective self-observation,
Yeah.
and using just everyday experiences as opportunities for growth.
And his impact went way beyond Thailand, didn't it?
Oh, truly global. He revitalized the forest tradition there, sure, but he also drew this huge international following. You have prominent Western disciples like Ajahn Sumedho,
Founded Chithurst and Amarvati.
precisely, and Ajahn Maro continuing that legacy. They were absolutely instrumental in bringing the Thai forest tradition to the West, using these very accessible teaching styles.
It wasn't just what he taught either. It was this unified view of practice, like how he saw vipassana and samatha, insight and concentration.
Yeah, not as separate things you do.
Right.
He saw them working together like
Yeah.
two sides of the same coin. He used analogies like a child and an adult are the same person, or food and feces are different aspects of the same reality.
Okay, maybe not the most glamorous analogy, but it makes the point.
Huh, exactly. His point was, don't get hung up on the labels, just practice. You'll experience it.
So beyond those deeper practices for lay people just living daily life, there are fundamental moral guidelines too.
Yes, the core is the Panchasila, the 5 precepts.
Abstaining from killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, lying, intoxicants. Pretty standard Buddhist principles.
Right. And then for special holy days, often for older folks wanting to deepen their practice, you have the 8 rules of morality.
Which adds things like not eating after midday, avoiding entertainment, adornments.
And luxurious beds, things to simplify and focus the mind.
Okay, so that's the Buddhist foundation. But anyone who's been to Thailand knows there's this older, maybe more pervasive layer of belief shaping daily life.
Oh, absolutely. The world of animism and folk beliefs, it's everywhere.
And it's not unique to Thailand, right? You see similar things across East Asia.
Definitely. Think about Chinese practices like feng shui or house gods, trade gods. It's a common impulse, this acknowledging and interacting with unseen forces.
But in Thailand, the spirit houses, the Son Prapum, are just iconic.
Totally iconic. These little dwellings for tutelary spirits.
They're more than just quaint decor, aren't they?
Oh, far more. They're seen as actual homes for guardian spirits. It reflects this deep, very pragmatic belief that you need to respect the guardians of the land for your own well-being.
So people make offerings.
Daily. Food, drinks, incense, fruit, but, for big favors, sometimes a whole pig's head is offered,
Wow.
which the family then eats afterwards. It's not wasted.
Yeah.
But neglecting the spirit house, that's considered really bad luck. It shows this constant negotiation, humans and the spirit world.
And there's a specific spirit for each place, the Jiao. Does the placement matter?
Hugely. The Jiao guards that specific area. And yeah, there are traditional rules for where the spirit house goes. Based on the building's function, the owner's job.
To ensure harmony.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get it wrong, invoke it improperly. That's Ditong Tarani-san. You need a whole separate ceremony, Ting-san Jate, to invite the ghosts of previous owners properly.
And if things go really sideways with spirits, people might turn to a Haipamorphai?
Yes, the local witch doctors or exorcists,
Yeah.
they play a crucial role. And their practice often blurs the lines, mixing animism, Brahmanism, even Buddhist elements. It shows how fluid it all is.
Like using chili smoke to drive out a spirit?
Yeah, like for a 5B porb, a demonic spirit, they might use roasted chili smoke, then bind the spirit, question it.
Speaking of spirits, Thai folklore sounds packed with them. The Phi Bipor you mentioned devours entrail.
Yeah, legend says people who misuse black magic can become one. It's pretty grim.
And the Grassar.
Ugh, the grosser. A truly chilling one. Basically a floating woman's head with entrails dangling below. Hunts at night for raw flesh, dirty things.
Nice.
And the lineage can even be passed on if the grosser spits into a victim's mouth. What's really interesting, though, is how these stories often reflect deeper societal stuff, like gender inequality, anxieties about women's roles, embodied in these supernatural figures.
So beyond Buddhism and animism, there's this strong layer of Hindu and Brahmin influence, too, woven right in.
Absolutely woven in. Came partly via the Khom people, integrated really seamlessly. They even share vocabulary sometimes, creating this unique spiritual language. You see key Hindu deities everywhere.
Like Shiva, Pra is worn.
Yes, Pra is worn. Revered as the supreme Ruizi, god of destruction and change, his third eye is linked to poor Guy, the fire-eyed Ruizi sage.
And Vishnu Pranarai.
Features heavily in the Ramakian epic, the Thai Ramayana, known for his transformations, the preserver role.
And Pramaitarani, Mother Earth, she has a huge moment in the Buddha's enlightenment story.
A pivotal role. She's the Earth Deva, Tarani. She acts as the Buddha's witness when Mara attacks, famously wringing water from her hair to wash away his armies.
Powerful imagery.
Very. And you also have Prawisanugam, the master engineer, the inventor god, seen in the Rig Veda as the creator, still invoked today by artists, scientists, for wisdom and insight.
Okay, this is where it gets really wild for me.
Okay.
The Himapant Forest mythology. This legendary place at the foot of Mount Meru, full of hybrid creatures.
It's incredible, isn't it? A total convergence of Buddhist, Brahmin, and indigenous imagination. You've got the Kinara and Kinnari.
Half human, half bird.
Right. Associated with music, dance, love, grace. Then there's the Nokusettling giant bird, elephant head, symbolizes strength, wisdom.
Then the Garuda.
The powerful eagle-like being, Madhavishnu, enemy of the Nagas, embodies divine power, protection. These aren't just random mashups. Each part adds symbolic meaning. It's a whole visual language.
And figures from the Ramakian epic, like Pralax, also embody key Thai values, right?
Absolutely. Pralax, Praram's loyal younger brother. He represents selfless service, unwavering loyalty, often shown taking pain for his brother, being a shield. It highlights the importance of family bonds, dedication.
Okay, so we have this rich tapestry of beliefs. Now let's get into how they manifest rituals, magic, and especially amulets. Monastic life often involves wandering.
Yes, the Tudong practice in the forest tradition. Bhikkhus wandering alone in remote areas, practicing Dhamma, teaching.
Only stopping for the rainy season retreat.
Right, Kalpansa. They stay in one place then for meditation, community practice. That wandering life fosters detachment, deepens insight.
And within this tradition, some monks become legendary, not just for insight, but for, well, perceived miracles, like Longpo Pan, the diamond armor monk.
Longpo Pan of Wat Bang Namko is a great example. He blended rigorous study scriptures at Wat Sakit, Wat Chodchet with learning traditional medicine and magic from other masters.
And created the diamond armor blessing.
Exactly. Became incredibly famous for it. His legacy, his relics, still deeply revered today.
So these miraculous figures, sacred objects, they really anchor faith for people.
They absolutely do. Think about Portan Klai. He acknowledged Sayasat, Thai occultism, the concern with sacred powers.
But he made a distinction.
A crucial one. He said these mundane superknowledges, as he called them, they can't lead to vimutti, true liberation. He warned against fake spiritualists exploiting people, stressed the need for wisdom.
Interesting. And then you have figures like Prasavali, known for luck and fortune.
Yes. Prasavali is believed to grant choklap, luck and fortune, because of his great charm, meta mahaniom, and his merits. His relics are even said to do miraculous things.
Multiply, change color.
Yeah, grow, shrink. It's seen as this tangible proof of spiritual power, reinforcing faith.
And Holong Fuswang, the 500-year-old monk. That sounds legendary.
He really is. Known for life-saving miracles, protective amulets, Kongra Panchadri, invincibility bringing luck in gambling, business. There's a story about him helping Cambodian refugees cross safely during wartime by marking spots with white flags. No one was harmed there, they say.
Wow. But the ultimate sacred objects have to be the Buddha relics, the Sarikatat.
Arguably, yes, believed to be the miraculously transformed remains of enlightened beings, arahants. They're thought to have inherent powers, multiplying, changing size, powerful symbols strengthening faith, like the one in the Golden Mount Temple in Bangkok, found in India, gifted to Thailand, a major veneration site.
Okay, amulets. A huge part of this landscape. Watu Mongkol. And the absolute king is the Prasamdej.
The Prasomdesh, often called the king of amulets, the ones made by Somded Prabhu Ajarn Spencer of Watratkin, legendary, can fetch millions of baht.
Millions.
Yep, there are different PIM editions like PIM Prapratan, PIM Brookpo, but interestingly, even the less valuable Nork PIM versions are seen as equally authentic and sacred. Spiritual value over money.
What goes into them? I heard about a sacred powder mixture, Monsarn.
The Monsarn is incredibly specific. It's a blend of symbolic stuff. Jasmine rice from monk's alms bowls, special raw bananas, 108 flower pollens, ground white seashells said to turn golden after chanting.
Wow.
And naman ditang iu, tang oil, to bind it and give it sheen. For collectors, there are signs of age and authenticity too, like tiny pinprick holes called ru kim or crap gru, residue from being stored in temple chambers.
And another monk, Luang Phunak, also made famous Prasamdej.
Yes, at Wat Rakong too, between about 2485 and 2500 BE. His are highly valued as a second choice, sometimes even containing fragments of original Somded Dudo amulets, getting rarer and pricier now.
Okay, shifting gears slightly. Paladkik. These phallic amulets seem direct, but you called them metaphysical technology.
Huh. Yeah, well, they have deep roots in Hindu traditions, Shivalingam worship, absorbed into Thai folk practice. But it's more than just a phallic symbol.
How so?
They're seen as this sophisticated system where power depends on the material special woods. Metals acting as conductors, the geometry representing energy patterns, the ritual activation setting the frequency, and the relationship with the wearer.
So it's quite complex.
Very. Still widely used for business, love, protection. Ancient beliefs meeting practical modern needs.
Then there's Leklai. This mythical adamantine substance sounds like pure fantasy.
It really does. A Tat Gaia seat, an elemental substance believed to have a Ruizi or spirit mind inside. Immense powers, indestructible protective healing.
Can you just buy it?
Supposedly not. Legend says it can't be bought or sold commercially. It's too powerful, potentially dangerous if your heart isn't pure.
How do people get it then?
Through the Datyen, the cold cutting ritual. It's extraordinary. Done in remote caves by an adept using intense concentration, fire casino projection with just a candle.
To coax it out.
Exactly. To coax a Leklai into an alms bowl, often with honey. It's considered a living being, a deva reborn on earth due to karma. It eats honey, excretes residue.
Incredible. And Gumarn Tong, the child effigy.
The golden child. Fascinating origins, sometimes quite intense. Traditionally, some practices involve roasting dead babies.
Oh, wow.
Specifically from mothers who died violently tied down. But modern versions use clay from 7 cemeteries, Injed B Pacha, or specific sacred woods.
And they invoke a spirit into it.
Yes, using powerful chants for the 4 elements, Kata Tatsi, and the 32 body parts, Kata Ajarn Spencer, to bring the mind and spirit of a dead boy into the effigy.
And you have to treat it like a real child.
Exactly. Daily food and drink offerings. Call it to meals. It's a serious commitment.
Even more potent, maybe more dangerous, sounds like Nam Man Pray oil.
Nam Man Pray, yes.
Yeah.
Fluid extracted from the corpse of a pregnant woman who died violently. Extremely powerful, potentially perilous.
How is it obtained?
The ritual is intense. Needs permission from the cemetery guardian. The Yimo Arafai does it alone, prying open the grave with a special knife, chanting to bind the ghost, using a candle flame to ask the corpse where the oil is.
That sounds incredibly risky. There must be strict rules for using it.
Absolutely crucial rules. You need a strong mind, a controlling mantra. Daily offerings are a must. And it's strictly forbidden for anything breaking the 5 precepts, especially adultery.
Why especially adultery?
Misuse, particularly that, is believed to bring severe karmic blowback, curses. If used for good, you must dedicate merits back to the spirit to help it find peace. It really highlights the dual nature, the power, and the danger.
Okay, finally, let's talk Sakyant. Sacred tattoos, these have really blown up internationally.
They really have, blurring that line between art, spirituality, and protection. They trace back to indigenous animism, Indian yantras. Ancient warriors used them for protection in battle.
Believing they made skin tougher.
Yeah, slippery and tough against blades, bullets. The designs are varied. Geometric yantras, animistic symbols, hemipant creatures, figures from the Ramakyan, often with calm Sanskrit script to boost the power. They're meant to be active forces.
So what kind of powers or benefits are we talking about?
They're categorized. Kongrapan Chaudhry is invincibility against weapons. Maha-Ud is a specific type that supposedly stops guns firing.
Stops guns.
That's the belief. Then Mahasana for charm, attraction, popularity. Cloud-Clad for evasion, avoiding accidents. Choklap for luck, fortune promotions, lottery wins.
And Tamquam.
That's more like black magic. For specific results like making someone sick, winning a court case. Generally not seen as Buddhist practice, though.
Who are the masters, the Ajarns, doing these? And has the practice changed?
The tattooists, the Ajarns, can be monks, Brahmins in white robes, or Ruwezi hermits. Historically, tools were basic rattan thorns, umbrella spokes, even coffin nails.
Ouch.
Yeah. Now, often stainless steel spikes. Hygiene was sometimes an issue, historically shared cloths, unsterilized needles. But places like Wat Bang Pra have improved practices, using paper tissues now.
And some masters have become really famous even outside Thailand.
Oh, yeah. Ajarn Nugampai is probably the most famous internationally. His Yan Hata design got huge after Angelina Jolie got it. He even marketed amulets through 7-Eleven with TV ads.
Wow, ancient magic meets modern commerce.
Exactly. He's also known for Sagli Sap, testing the tattoo's power by casting a spell and slashing the skin with a knife to show it works.
Seriously.
Seriously. And Luang Por Fern at Wat Bang Pra made his temple a real Sak Yant Mecca, known for the leaping tiger Gao Yor designs.
And there's an annual Waikru ceremony. What happens there?
Yes, Waikru, Master Day. Practitioners pay respects, get blessings from their guru, and you often see Kongkun happen.
Spare possession.
Sort of. Devotees enter a trance, acting like they're Yant animal or deity dancing, laughing like Porgay the Ruwezi, roaring like a tiger. It's seen as a cleansing of bad magic and proof of the master's power.
Do wearers have to follow rules for the magic to work?
Very strict rules, Korham. Crucial for effectiveness. Things like keeping the 5 precepts strictly no adultery is a big one. Avoiding certain foods like gourds, starfruit. Not passing under banana branches or single-post bridges.
Why those specific things?
The specific reasons vary, often rooted in folklore or symbolic associations. But the underlying idea, the secret intent of the master, is often that keeping the 5 precepts is the real long-term protection, leading away from bad rebirths. So the rules reinforce that deeper morality.
Okay, lastly, the Ruwezi. These hermit sages, they seem like the ultimate magic users.
They really are figures who bridge the mundane and the transcendent. Meditators who develop psychic powers collect magical ingredients.
What kind of powers?
Often derived from intense kasina meditation, projecting elemental powers like earth, water, fire, air, colors. This allows supposed feats like walking on water, diving under earth, floating, teleportation.
Wow.
Plus divine senses, mind reading. Makes them incredibly powerful spiritual figures.
And there are different types.
Yeah, you have Maharawezi, incredible intelligence, powerful magic, but usually too wise to abuse it. And Chiwak Rawezi, the healers, using herbs, massage, critically their crew, teachers, passing down ancient knowledge that would otherwise be lost.
And poor Gad Jetafe, the fire-eyed Razi, he's a major figure, linked to Shiva.
Very significant. Seen as a manifestation of Shiva, a supreme Ruwezi. Legends tell of him casting a plague curse on Pachapurn province, creating powerful amulets like Pratakardan.
Any other stories?
There's a famous one about him and his student Sri Tab testing magic wells. One killed instantly, leaving just bones. The other turned things to gold, even revived the dead. Shows his power, but also the unpredictable nature of this deep magic.
So wrapping this all up, this deep dive really shows Thai spirituality isn't just one thing. It's this profound syncretism.
Absolutely. Not separate boxes for Buddhism, animism, Hinduism. It's all interwoven. Buddhist ideals, reverence for spirits, Hindu cosmology, they coexist, inform each other. It's incredibly pragmatic, too, addressing worldly concerns and the path to liberation.
It speaks to a real cultural resilience, doesn't it? These ancient practices aren't fading away.
You've hit on something vital there. The way Yant, amulets, spirit houses remain relevant shows
Yeah.
this powerful resistance to just homogenizing modernization. It's preserving ancient knowledge, ancient ways of being, right within the modern world.
And for you, the listener, understanding this interplay gives you such a richer view of Thailand, beyond the surface.
Definitely. You start to appreciate the depth of belief, how it shapes identity, community, how people navigate life, seeking everything from good fortune to inner peace.
Yeah.
It connects you to that living reality.
We've really journeyed through a world where those lines between sacred and everyday just blur beautifully, haven't we?
We have.
From Ajahn Chah's wisdom to spirit houses, the intricate magic of Prasam Dej, Palad Kik, Lek Lai, the power of Sakyant, we've seen how these ancient beliefs become tangible, offering real guidance, real solace.
It's not just history, it's alive.
Exactly, a living tradition shaping lives right now.
Yep.
Understanding these layers, it just opens up a richer appreciation for how people handle life's challenges, big and small.
This intricate blend allows for such a wide spectrum of spiritual engagement, doesn't it?
It really does. Now think about Porton Klai's words. He acknowledged the power of occultism, Sayasat, but said it can't bring true liberation, Vimudi. That leaves us with a really interesting question, I think, for all of us. In a world full of immediate problems, immediate desires, how do people navigate that line? Between seeking worldly power, protection, luck, and pursuing that ultimate spiritual awakening. What stands out to you in this incredible blend of the mundane and the truly transcendent?